Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be filming indie makeup releases, which is where I talk about the new releases from the past week, my personal opinion on them, whether I'm going to purchase them or not. I normally start with indie, which most of the time it's like mostly indie, and then a few mainstream releases at the end. There might be more mainstream this time just because last week I talked only about indie because I was kind of filming it late and I was running out of time and I just wanted to make it a little bit shorter, so today's video might be a touch longer. Also, if you're curious what's happening on my face, I am currently filming a week of Muerte from Melt Cosmetics, so this will be up I think on Tuesday, possibly Tuesday, fingers crossed, not sure. So if you haven't seen it yet, there is what it looks like. It is the definition of beautiful, and then also this top is from Zara, and I feel very Angelica inspired because she made me buy this top. She didn't actually force me to, but she made me by being so fashionable. So I don't know, I feel like so grown up in this. Like, this is a little bit more mature than my normal style, but it's pretty. It's a nice blouse. So I'm here for it, and I really wanted to pair it with like a full green eye look. So this video series I'm like, what am I even talking about? This video series is inspired by Angelica Nikis and Samantha March. I'll have both their channels linked down below, as well as the community Will I Buy It playlist and all the Instagram accounts that I use to gather the information to make this video happen every single week. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so this first release is from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and this is their new Sundown Pressed Color Shifting Pigment. This looks so beautiful. I mean, I know I have so many things right now in my life. I just got the Ghost collection from Amy Hearts Beauty. I've got the Terra Moons collection. I've got, well, actually I don't have it yet, but I'm going to be purchasing the Divina new collection on Black Friday. So I feel like I'm like overwhelmed with these kind of magical shifting shades. But nonetheless, I still want it. I still think it's so beautiful. It literally looks like it goes from like a hot electric pinky purple to a orangey peachy shade. So I'm about it. I'm so excited about this. I'm not sure if it's something I would purchase right away, and maybe I'd wait to see if they come out with more, just because Glaminatrix Cosmetics is an Australian indie brand, so I'd want to wait and make the shipping worth it and everything. But this little reveal here definitely stole my heart, of course. It's my kind of shadow. So next is from Adept Cosmetics, and this is their new liquid lipsticks. These are already launched. They're available now. And I thought that these were really, really interesting color choices because I feel like this whole collection screams very much like summer, spring, summer. There's like bright oranges, bright pinks, a bright blue. So, I mean, I'm kind of intrigued by the shade that's all the way to the right, like that orangey, yellowy, mustardy color. I need to stop talking with my hands so much. But I don't really need any more liquid lipsticks. I'm not really like intrigued by these all that much except for the one shade. So for me, these are a pass. Alright, so next is something I'm super excited about. This is from Lethal Cosmetics, and they did a little sneak peek last week of their entire Dream Sign collection, and it looked like there was a palette, which we saw, and then there were lip glosses, which we'll talk about in a moment, and then there was a compact that we could not see what was inside, but it said Wavelength, and I was like, I bet that's highlighter. And it is a highlighter. It looks really beautiful. It looks to be some type of pinky, champagne-y type of color, which I love pink highlights. That's my favorite. So definitely really, really intrigued by this. Not sure if it's something I'll go out of my way and purchase the moment it launches, but it is really pretty. The flecks look really beautiful, so I'm intrigued. And then they did show another little sneak peek of the glosses, but there's like this major filter over it, so you can't even really see the colors. So I can't give my opinion right now on whether I'll purchase any of the glosses. I'm curious to see. It says it's a never sticky, glistening lip gloss formula in 9 uniquely wearable shades. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, next, speaking of some more lip products, this is from Kaleidos, and they are releasing 3 lip glosses and 3 liquid lipsticks. I'm definitely intrigued by these. I have seen a few more pictures that they sent to me in like the PR email. I feel like the liquid lipsticks all look like colors I would definitely wear, especially the more orangey one. And then the lip glosses, if I remember correctly, I think that they were a little bit more sheer on the model, so I'm definitely really, really excited to test these out. I do have the tracking already for it, so would you guys like to see like a lip swatch video, and like I could try them first and then review them and do lip swatches at the same time? Would you like to see that? Let me know, because I can do it. All right, so next from Cosmetics is their new fall extension collection, which is going to be 8 different liquid lipsticks, and it comes in this really beautiful box. I think that they're selling it for $40 something, and it has like a retail value of maybe like $70 if I remember correctly. And they revealed 2 shades at the time that I'm showing you this, just because I'm filming this a little bit early this week just to work with my schedule. So we see Sucker Punch, which looks to be a really like kind of muted berry type shade. It kind of reminds me of Mondays from Dose of Colors, which I love. And then Cinnamon Dulce, like I love those type of shades. And the whole collection is supposed to be very like fall themed, so I'm really excited about it. I love the names. I believe that it's launching before my low buy ends. I already broke my rules one time this month, so I don't think I'll be picking it up right away. I also have a liquid lipstick from Cosmetics that I need to try, that I purchased because I chose Cosmetics as my brand to try for the month of September, I believe. And this is the shade, let me remember, Brick House, which just looked like a pretty fall color actually. So I'm gonna leave this out to use because I forget sometimes, and I have things up there that I want to do a first impression on, but I'm just gonna leave Brick House out, and maybe it'll go with the next look that I do with the Muerte palette, and I can test it out, because obviously if I have one liquid lipstick from them, I want to like see if I like the formula before I even consider buying more. But the whole collection definitely has my attention, and like the packaging and everything looks adorable, so I'm excited. And I feel like the owner has been posting so many things and sneak peeks that the excitement is kind of contagious. So yes. All right, next is from Alamar Cosmetics, and this is the new Mami Spice Latte Peachy Universal Gloss, and I'm about it. I'm definitely about it. It looks really glossy. It looks kind of like a, well, it's a peachy shade. I don't know why I was trying to describe it when it was already described for me. And it's also supposed to smell like pumpkin spice. So if you're into that, then this could be a great lip gloss for you. Or if you know anyone who really loves pumpkin spice, that could be a cute gift. So I kind of want it, low-key. I want a lot of the lip products that Alamar Cosmetics has come out with this year. So maybe I'll end up grabbing it eventually, but not right now. And then next from Nabla Cosmetics is the new Dreamy 2 palette, and it's launching November 21st. So I had high hopes. The outside packaging was truly beautiful. It looked so sparkly. It looked like a night sky. It looked like the definition of dreamy, and it looked like there were different like colors through there. But I know Nabla, I don't trust their packaging, because I know sometimes Nabla does not match the inside of their palettes with the outside. So the inside is okay. I don't dislike it per se. There's some really pretty textures. It's okay. There's some warm matte shades. I don't dislike it, but it's not something I would go out of my way to buy. My oil heater turned on. I'm not quite sure where I was. Probably that I can't wait. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Angelica will get this in PR, and I'm curious to see what her thoughts are on it. Because I do like some colors. I don't know. No, probably not going to buy it. Probably not. Alright, so next is a little sneak peek from Bombshell Cosmetica, and this is just like a little view of the outside of their Banana Split palette. And I was fortunate enough to see what the actual palette looks like. It's very cute. Very cute. I feel like I can't give an accurate, like, would I buy or not buy right now, because I know what things look like, and who am I? I don't know. But it's very cute. Like, I even showed my mom. She was like, I don't care. But then she saw the ice cream. She was like, I do care. So I'll just keep my mouth closed for now. All right. Next is from Dose of Colors, and these are 4 new limited edition liquid lipsticks that they launched specifically for Boxycharm. And I didn't even realize that this was a thing because I got my Boxycharm this month and I was like, ooh, it's a color I don't even own. Yay, so exciting. Yeah, that's because they're brand new. Didn't even realize. So the shade that I got is Nude Mood, which, looking at all 4 of these, is definitely the one I'm most drawn to. So I'm happy that I got my favorite. I feel like Charm and Date Night are pretty, but I have a lot of reds from Dose of Colors, so definitely not a need for any of these, even though they're my favorite formula. So next is from Peachy Queen, and this is the I'll Be There For You Friends Inspired palette. It's available now. And there's just something about Peachy Queen. I love them, but I never quite vibe with what they're doing. Like the theme, it's either the theme isn't perfect for me or the colors aren't perfect for me. Just for some reason, I never end up actually hitting purchase. And this is cute. Like I like Friends a lot, but the color story just doesn't really speak to me on any level right now. I mean, I think I like a lot of the colors pulled apart, but just together, it's not like, oh wow, I have to buy that kind of feeling. So I'm not going to. All right, next is from Brown Melanin Makeup, which I haven't heard of them before. I think it says their Instagram is at Shop Brown Melanin Makeup. And this is their new eyeshadow palette. It's available now. And this is cute. So it has like some neutrals, some pops of colors. I feel like this to me is like what my version of a fun neutral palette would be. Definitely not something I need to purchase or own, but I do kind of like the way that they put the colors, probably because there's something about like that really rich deep pink next to the marigold yellow I really like together, but definitely don't need another neutral palette. And then next, wait, let's see, is that all of the indie brands? Oh, wait, no, okay, I got one more little sneak peek here, and this is my sneak peek. So, I'm not going to say much, but if you're curious to hear more about whatever this little baby is, you might want to have your notifications on, be ready. It's happening, and it's happening soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on into a few more mainstream releases. We'll just talk about this for 2 seconds. This is the new Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Holiday Collection. I'm not falling for it this time. These could be the best highlighters in the world. I will not buy them. Moving on. So this is the new Colourpop times Elsa and Anna eyeshadow palettes, and I actually kind of like these. I think that they're cute. If it wasn't for the pressed glitters, I kind of like Elsa. And honestly, if it wasn't for the pressed glitters, I would probably get these palettes for my little sister because she is 9. She loves Frozen. Like, this would totally be something she would geek out over. I would love to get her something like that for Christmas. But I know that pressed glitters are not eye safe, and I'm not going to give my 9-year-old sister unsafe pressed glitters. So yeah, I probably would have got those for her if it wasn't for that. That would have been a cute gift. So next from Colourpop, we're just gonna go on a whole Colourpop roll here. This is the Ponies Makeup My Biddy collection. I don't even know what that means. It's basically an all warm palette, and then there's like one pop of silver glitter. Nothing about this collection appeals to me. I'm kind of just like, nah, whatever. There are some new highlighters from Soul Body, which is the Colourpop sister brand. These look really beautiful, not gonna lie. That light pink, I'm all about it. I think the packaging also looks very stunning, but it's a shimmering body powder. It's a highlighter. I don't need it. There's no way I could talk myself into it, even though the packaging, something about it just looks so thin and sleek. I'm kind of about it. And then, let's see, did I even screenshot it? I don't think I did. Okay, we've got one more thing from Colourpop that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm just going to pull up their Instagram. This is their new coconut collection. It's called Going Coconuts. And please don't hate me, but I kind of like it. So there's a lippy balm, there's a lippy scrub, which are coconut. There's coconut face milk. And then there's the coconut palette, and I don't hate it. I know you're probably thinking that I would because it's such a bland neutral palette, but I kind of like that it's just a bland neutral palette. It's just truly neutral. And some of the shimmers I've seen, they look to have really pretty reflex. I don't know. I feel like for a neutral collection, all of this just actually looks really, really pretty. There's some bronzers. I don't really love the Colourpop bronzers that I've tried, so that's kind of like for me. Mostly just the coconut lip balm is calling to me, but in the back of my head, I remember watching this video from this like skincare expert on like all the different things that we do that dry out our lips without even realizing. And one of them is using products that have scents in them, especially, I mean, it's one thing for like a lip product that you're wearing just like for aesthetic reasons, like right now. I mean, actually, I don't think this even has a scent to it. But if you're wearing something like it has a vanilla scent, like, oh well, like you're wearing it for a few hours. But if it's something that you're like trying to actually hydrate your lips with, you're wearing all the time, you're putting on overnight, like you don't want it to have artificial scents in it. So as much as I love coconut, I probably wouldn't buy it. But it's cute. I like the collection. I actually do. Not gonna buy it though. All right, so next, now that we got the whole Colourpop spiel out of the way, this is from Physicians Formula, and this is their new Gold Vault 24 karat gold collagen face palette. So it's got some highlighters. I think that they're supposed to be highlighters. There's 8 eyeshadows, and then there is that a mascara? Ooh, is that a gold mascara or is it just regular? I think it's gold. I kind of love this. This reminds me so much of like Natasha Denona Gold palette. Like I'm kind of all about it. It's one of those things though where sometimes drugstore things are just hard to get your hands on, hard to find them, and it's like I'm not gonna go on a hunt for it. I'm not gonna drive. Do I even have a CVS near me? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think that it'd be an amazing palette to compare to the gold palette from Natasha Denona. I'm sure a lot of people are looking at this and seeing that. That'd probably be a really good video, but yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna buy it unless it just magically appears in my life in December. All right, so next is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their new Kilowatt Foil in the shade Ruby Riches. This looks really beautiful. It says it's a beautiful, creamy, and blendable brick red shade. So I guess it could technically be used as a highlighter or a blush or an eyeshadow. I like it. I really do, and I like shimmery, just glowy blushes, but I feel like I don't love shimmery, glowy blushes enough to justify paying highlighter price for it. All right, so next from NCLA Beauty is their new Pumpkin Spice 100% natural lip balm that definitely pulls me in. I kind of want it. Kind of really want it. All right, so next from Morphe is the new Holiday palette, and I'll admit from first sight seeing this, I was like, ew. Like that just looks like, I don't know, just unappealing to me. But I saw Karen Harris do a video on it and it actually looked pretty nice. Some of the swatches she did, I liked. She did them in like the little sections, and I thought, you know, it has some brights, it has the warm tones, it has some cool tones, which are like very holiday to me, and it has a little bit of everything. It has a bunch of duochromes, so I kind of like the idea of it more than I did when I first saw it, but again, not going to be purchasing it. All right, next from Melanin is the new Gilded Gold eyeshadow palette. Definitely caught my attention. I feel like Melanin's been doing a lot of palettes that catch my attention lately, and this one just did because I'm so into gold, which is so strange because I swear before the Natasha Denona Gold palette, I didn't even like golds. So, I don't know. I feel like this kind of reminds me of if Natasha Denona Gold and Natasha Denona Biba had a baby, that this might be it. So I really am curious about it. But again, I would just love to get my hands on it and swatch them. Okay, so next is from La Roque Cosmetics, and this is their new artistry book. I believe it's available for pre-order now. Jeez. And at first I thought this was La Roque Cosmetics, and I like clicked on the picture so fast and I was like, La Roque, like what are they doing? Who are they? But it's not. It's La Roque. So I think that this palette looks really beautiful. Aesthetically, it catches my eye. I love like going green to blue to purple to red to yellow to neutrals. Like I love the way it's organized. And if you didn't have a lot of palettes, if you didn't have a lot of makeup, then maybe this would be great for you if you like a pop of color and you like warm tones. But for me, I just know that any look that I could do with this palette, I could do with things I already own, that I already love. So a pass, even though it's pretty and definitely eye-catching. Okay, so last but not least is the new Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 7 Divine Rose, coming soon. And I've never purchased a palette from Pat McGrath. There's something about this one that I actually do feel like it has an appeal to me. I don't know, just like the mauve tones, the gold, that like that orangey, corally, peachy goodness shade, like the inner corner highlight shade swatch. Like, this actually looks really pretty. But there's no way, no way I could justify the price for that palette. Absolutely not. Nope. So no, I'm not buying it. Alright, so that is everything for today's indie makeup releases. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.